how did the actual Latina beauty concept came out? Who was the first person or company who created that stereotype? Those and other questions we will answer them in this video. The first years after the World War II are mentioned as important times that made the world be like it is now, and it was not different for Latin America. Until now, women had been tied to their husbands, unable to work outside home, and not allowed to do many things by the society, who could hardly judge you for every single step you gave. Things have changed, but here's a story that brings to our mind that beauty industry is not just bad, but sometimes it can bring good news for people who need them. Not so many people know how hard it was for the beauty companies to enter in the unexplored market that was Latin America in the late 40s and beginning of the 50s. The new beauty giants, famous in their countries, came to a place where the only introduced products were toothpaste and soap. All the beauty products were still homemade, with natural ingredients. Also, the majority of people couldn't afford expensive beauty products, especially if they didn't need them. There were no trade agreements, no infrastructure conditions, and the local economy was based totally in men, especially in primary and secondary sector, because the fabrics were now one of the main money income for families. Own business were popular for the third sector of the economy, and the only possible way for a woman to have participation in the world. Wives working on restaurants, barbershops, groceries, and other similar places were common, but still not totally accepted, so they had to work from behind the curtains. But suddenly, foreign companies started to show some interest in this area that was growing super fast thanks to the secondary sector. First, self-cleaning products, after, hair and body care, and the last but not least, beauty products. This industry was growing with enormous steps, and with that, the culture of the Latinas started to change. The most efficient techniques in those countries were the one-to-one sales, promoted especially by Avon and after Natura. Let's discuss what happened after. Was it good? For some, yes. The beauty industry was a tool to empower women in Latin America to start being productive, maybe selling or also starting beauty salons that became one of the most common small businesses. The beauty as a way for women to start working and defeating the myth that women cannot do money can be surprising now for a lot of people. But what is true is that everybody uses what they have in the moment, and Latinas did it and did it well. But on the other hand, we can also say that the beauty industry, with American standards, made the concept of beauty change in Latin America. Now, the surgeries became popular in many countries, and the obsession for having the perfect body and face became the eternal pursuit of the new woman. Brazilian models started to become famous, and Venezuela trained a lot of girls for Miss Universe. At the end, there is just one thing clear. No matter what happened before or how the transition was, or made by who, but what's true is that Latin America changed. A whole new concept of women appeared. If good or bad must be decided from everyone's perspective, but here we can just see the power of business in a society.